How to Write Better ChatGPT Prompts, a Beginner's Guide. If you're new to ChatGPT, you might feel a little overwhelmed when it comes to writing prompts. After all, how you phrase your request can determine whether the response you get is helpful or completely misses the mark. Don't worry though, crafting good prompts is easy once you know a few basic principles. In this guide, we'll walk you through the essentials of writing prompts that get the best results from ChatGPT. Start with clarity. The most important rule for writing prompts is to be clear about what you want. Think of ChatGPT as a helpful assistant. If you give it vague instructions, it won't know exactly how to help you. For example, vague prompt, tell me about history. Clear prompt, give me a brief summary of the American Revolution, focusing on the key events. Being specific about your topic or question ensures the AI understands exactly what you're looking for. Include context when needed. ChatGPT responds better when it understands the background of your request. Adding context helps the AI tailor its response to your needs. For instance, without context, write me a blog post. Without context, write me a blog post. If you're working on a project, like an email, essay, or creative story, let ChatGPT know. The more details you provide, the better the response. Break it into steps. If your request has multiple parts, explain them one at a time. For example, overloaded prompt. Write a product description, create a headline, and list benefits. Better approach. Write a product description for a new coffee maker. Now create a catchy headline for the product. List 3 benefits of the coffee maker. This approach makes it easier for ChatGPT to handle your request and deliver quality results. Use examples. When possible, show ChatGPT what you're looking for by giving an example. For instance, without example, write a social media caption. With example, write a fun Instagram caption for a coffee shop. For example, life happens, coffee helps. Make it short and witty. Examples help the AI mimic the tone, style, or structure you want. Ask for a specific format. If you want the response in a certain style or structure, be sure to mention it. ChatGPT can write bullet points, essays, lists, dialogue, and more. For example, summarize this in bullet points. Write an email to a friend inviting them to a party. Create a list of pros and cons for buying an electric car. The clearer you are about the format, the better ChatGPT can meet your expectations. Experiment with tone. ChatGPT can adapt its tone to suit your needs. If you're looking for something casual, professional, funny, or formal, let it know. For example, casual tone. Write a friendly explanation of how solar panels work. Formal tone. Explain the mechanics of solar panels in a professional and concise manner. By specifying the tone, you ensure the response matches your audience and purpose. Iterate and refine. Don't worry if your first prompt doesn't get the exact result you want. You can always refine it. For example, first prompt, write a story about a dragon. Response, a generic dragon story. Refined prompt, write a short story about a lonely dragon who befriends a human child in a small village. If the response isn't quite right, give feedback. You can ask, can you make this shorter or rewrite this to sound more dramatic? ChatGPT improves with your guidance. Use commands and roles. You can make ChatGPT act as if it has a specific role, like a teacher, marketer, or storyteller. For example, act as a teacher and explain how volcanoes work to a 10-year-old. Pretend you're a professional chef and share a simple recipe for beginners. This technique helps focus the response and tailor it to your needs. Avoid overloading the prompt. Long, overly complex prompts can confuse ChatGPT. If you need a detailed response, break your request into smaller chunks. Instead of asking for a full report in one go, ask for a summary first and then expand on specific parts. Have fun and be creative. Finally, remember that ChatGPT is a flexible tool. You can experiment with creative prompts, like asking it to write a poem, tell jokes, or brainstorm ideas. For instance, write a haiku about rainy days. What are 5 unique date ideas for under $20? Help me brainstorm a name for a dog walking business. The possibilities are endless, so don't be afraid to play around. In summary, writing better ChatGPT prompts is all about clarity, context, and experimentation. Start small, provide as much detail as possible, and don't hesitate to refine your prompts as you go. Whether you're looking for help with writing, learning something new, or just having fun, ChatGPT can be a powerful assistant when you know how to ask. Now it's your turn. Try out a few prompts using these tips and see what works best for you. The more you practice, the better you'll get at crafting prompts that deliver amazing results.